Sup?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Valentine Gaming and another session of Banished. I was after the last part, I was kind of thinking to myself, this game going pretty well. Could be better, could be worse. And then I started to look at some of the achievements, and they're something. They're like reach a population of 300 citizens. Okay, not getting close to that. 600, 900. See what other ones were really ridiculous. Equip a population of over 200 adults with steel tools for 4 years. What? And then there was something about... there was something really ridiculous about clothing. Look at that one. Using a harsh climate and a small mountainous map, maintain a population of 50 people for 20 years. Goodness. Guess I'll have to try that sometime. Meanwhile, we're starving. Okay, let's get back to the action. I really do want to get involved in the trading post and see if that works at all in terms of getting more goods in. My hope is that it brings in medicine, it brings in food that otherwise we wouldn't have. Although I don't know that that's going to be the case since we're already starving 2 people. Well, 2 sets of people. Oh. Excuse me, we're really going to need you to not starve. Okay. I don't know where we're on this, they were so gung-ho about all of this walkway and then kind of stopped and never got to the actual thing that was important. Not that roadways aren't important. Just, I really want the fish right now more than the roadway. I like this, though. I mean, that's a lot of logs. Comparatively so to what we've had for, year 12 to 14? Alright, now we're really starving. So this is where we start losing people. Many of them. And I thought that was going to be a resolution, but evidently not. Ah, there we go. There's one. Yep. Okay. What to do? Well, guess we make a bigger crop field. And hope we can maintain that. 3 builders, go to it. I mean, that's going to be kind of preparing for the future, because once this part of this population dies off, I won't really need the extra food at this point, but... Alright, well, somebody grew up, so that's good. We got 12... Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. Adults, students... Oh, children. I thought that said citizens. I'm a little far away from the screen, so it's not that I can't read. I just couldn't read that. Okay, so we have 12 children, so 12 on the way. 6 currently enrolled, and 43 living. So if I was on a mountaintop in a harsh climate in a mountainous area, I'd be doing pretty good then. I guess some of this area grew back because this is not the forester area, is it? Oh, it's right on the brink of it. I shouldn't encroach too much because then I'd lose some of the logs for the future. How are we doing over here? No progress made. What in the hell are the other builders doing? We have plenty of stone. Alright, let's see where these weotches are going. Where are you going? You're a stone cutter. Okay, so probably you are too. No. Where are you guys going? So builder is working on what? Show me some progress there, Slick. Okay, there you go. You hit one thing and then you walk away. Alright. Awesome. Love how you guys operate. You're doing a real good job. You're going to get that fishing lodge done in, what, 20, 30 years? So they're stacking 126. 131. You're stacking stone? And then removing it. I don't know what just happened. Okay. One extra laborer. How are we doing on clearing this area out? Still need some help. Uh-oh. There goes starvation. Come on, just old age. Shucks. Anybody important? No forester. Low food, I got it. Physician. Man, that physician's still hanging on. Okay, we have 120 iron tools. Come on, old age. Oh, come on. Alright. Just trying to, they're dying so quickly, I can't even determine whether or not they were, like, important. Well, at least we'll have empty houses, right? Maybe not. 81. Well, that's going to be an empty house soon. 3, that's a hospital. Okay. No empty houses. But one is on the way. Come on, old age, old age. Really working on the starvation part here. Okay. So blacksmith can go away. Extra labor wouldn't be bad at this point. We just have to make sure that we have open space. Old age? And Gracie's still hanging on. How in the world did that happen? Ooh, we got children dying. Ew, boy. That doesn't look good in the papers. Alright, well, it's not ideal. I agree. So is this it? At year 16, this is when my whole empire is coming down? Certainly hope not. Again, I don't understand why it's only pumpkins that can be done on there. You guys are doing jack. Am I supposed to buy chickens? Like, is that something I gotta do? I haven't been told. Let's see how big this this thing is. Trading post allows for trade of resources with merchants. Used to provide a localized area for citizens to collect food, tools, and fuel. Trading post. Let's do trading post out in the open. Not be placed at this location. What does that mean? Does it have to be by water? Oh, for the love of Pete. Honestly, fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, why not? Let's build this. Let's build this right. There we go. Hey, 14? Holy crap, we're gonna pause you. We're gonna do a market later. That's something we're gonna do when we have more people. Jeez. How do we only get... Those farms gave us 2,400 pieces of food at the end of one winter before. How are we only getting 480 now? I'll tell you, it was the Italians. They're doing it to us. I'm just kidding, obviously. Just the Boardwalk Empire talking. You need to get freaking chickens, man. Alright, we're gonna bump you guys down to 2. Down to 168 stone. Well, I'm sure a lot of that's going to be used up. Food or trading post? Food or trading post? I guess whichever one they got to faster. How's our herdsman doing? Really? This is why we don't have chickens. You have the 81-year-old fetching the chickens. Hello, ma'am. Can you fetch me some chickens? Seriously, I'm in desperate need of some other form of food because these individuals aren't doing it. And this isn't producing enough. You got to believe me. Alright, guess in the meantime, we'll turn this on and then they can start clearing the trees for it at least. That's what I did with the mine too, but I don't necessarily need the mine quite yet. I mean, I'd like it, but I'm assuming the mine is supposed to be used for fuel, ideally. Should I have just built a tunnel? I feel like I maybe should have just built a tunnel. Shucks. Well. Alright, let's put some more people in here. We done clearing this yet? What do I pay you for? And it's not for your company. I'll tell you that. And it's obviously not for the chickens either. Alright, fuel supply is low. I got it. Firewood is low. Interesting. Somewhat new problem that I hadn't seen in a couple of years. That's pretty much what this game is to me. Like, problems kind of go away, but you know they're going to be right there in a moment's notice. Well, it could be 2 moments, depending on what speed you have the world set on, but, you know. Doo-doo. 0 medicine. Now we have no clothing. So, do we need to... 32 leather. Bless my soul. Alright, Taylor. Get to work. That is the most leather I've ever seen. Alright, maybe we'll put harvest trees. You know, there's like 6 buttons. I don't understand why I keep losing every one of them. It's going to make it easier for people to travel. Some trippy music going on here. Yeah, like that's gonna make any difference for you guys. It's gonna take 9 years to do anything. This is an absolute joke, by the way. They're walking around it. I built a stone path and they are walking around it. Is there any movement on any of this? I mean, okay, great. Did I? Yeah, I set it to be a bridge. Boy, they won't. This is like the Highway Commission doing any work. It takes 9 years to do anything. Sorry, we lost the bill in the mail, and now we gotta get another one approved. And you know, all the politicians are out today. They're all on retreat, and we can't get anything signed. So it's gonna have to wait a month. Alright, we have 12 children, 6 students. So at least we got some people on the way. Can I get a message that just says somebody died of old age? She's still alive. Now she's a builder. She's a jack of all trades, master at none. None of which means one of them is dying, I'll tell you that. Come on, lady. Let it go. Well, actually, you need to fix that dirt road first, and then you can let it go. Alright, so they got the logs already. They almost got the stone. It's not bad. Any chickens? No chickens. Status report. No chickens. Alright, well. These farmers are going to have to get back to work. And I may have to have 1 or 2 more to manage the other farm. So we need enough food to get through the winter so that half of our population doesn't end up dying. Yeah, because I'd like to continue this game and get my 200 or what, 300 people population, or 600 people, or 900 people. Jeez. Where are you going? That right there, I guess. Getting the stones. Yo, you got the stones? Of course I got the stones. Those deer. Will somebody just kill those deer? Get a bit more venison going. We must feed the children. The children need our love too. Alright, so in town's not bad. What I'm concerned about is this area right here. People, we gotta get moving on it. Just give them time. Build it and they will come. And I'm hoping they're talking about the fish and anybody else with some food for that trading post. I hope that thing doesn't take like 12 people like the Stonecutter's place takes 15. I could really spare these two idiots if they can't get the pasture working. And I'm talking spare. You know what that means. So I guess this is the area of the influence for the market. I mean, I'm glad all of my town's in there, but in reality, that's not that far to walk in that circle. And it's not really that far to walk outside the circle. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well, I think that's a good place to end. I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, this was Valentine Gaming. So follow us on Twitter. The link is down below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And when we come back, we'll see what this thing looks like, if they eventually get it done, or if I have to pause it because half of my population dies. Both are highly likely, given my current state in this game. But again, we'll see you later. So thanks. It said, it sounds like this album was made underwater. Like, right, well, it's
accurate? Was it accurate? Didn't know Scarlett Johansson sang.
It wasn't great.